Hi everyone, what is going on? My name is Jamie Palmer and welcome to another episode with the Binary Destroyer. Now in today's trading session, we're going to be going over the normal Binary Destroyer rules and just generally showing you how I would trade on a live market condition or live trading basically for you. Now we had an absolutely incredible webinar on Sunday on which we talked about trading the normal Binary Destroyer but using price action as well and showing the BD members the sort of perfect setup they want to be taken. Now I just want to show you some of the results so far in the group this week. Today is Tuesday, so basically these are yesterday's and today's results in the VIP group, not hiding everything, just basically showing you from the top. So as you can see here, nice setups here going nicely to my take profit. Here are this week's trades so far. So some nice setups here. I love inverted hammer candles. So Sam here trading SIR, support and resistance, using a stochastics as confirmation. That is a nice signal. You can see prices in the sell zone, signal arrows popped. Nice USD chef 1 hour time frame, bouncing off a resistance, breaking a trend line, diversions with the RSI, trade with the trend. So as you can see, this member here using our training, as you can see here, nice setup. We've got the momentum slowing down on the RSI, and we had a nice double top pattern here. So that's very nice from this member here. As we go down here, so following on from the webinar today, you're looking out for the 100 moving average in the BD bands, following with the trend. As you can see here, a nice 7-0 on binary today. So as you can see here, 2 hours ago, one member did 7-0. Nice winner here. Putting what Jamie talked about in yesterday's webinar to use. Binary 7-0 in an hour and a half. So as you can see, the webinar we had on Sunday was absolutely incredible. It obviously helped a lot of members because obviously you can see the results speak for themselves. So if you are a BD member and you watched the webinar on Sunday, you will understand and see some of the trades that I'm going to be taking now, like GPUSD right now is good for a 10-minute sell, and I'm going to sell right now. Okay, in fact I'm going to go for some, I'm going to stack this because this is a really good setup. Okay, there we go. Right, so yes, GPUSD. Now, if you are not a BD member, you might be a little bit confused on why I took this setup. But if you're a BD member and you watched the webinar on Sunday, you will see exactly why I took this setup. Exactly why. Now, I'm not going to go in too much detail because obviously I don't want to give our training away for the subscribers on this. But yes, like I was saying in the webinar, these are the sort of setups I take. Now we normally would wait for this signal arrow to be in the sell zone at the top here, but there's a lot of price action here to tell me that market is going to drop. So there are going to be exceptions that I will take trades. Now what I would be looking for, everyone, let me just bring this up like that. Okay, we've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 trades. Now my challenge for this week was actually to try and achieve 100 ITMs in a week. Now, you've seen me scalp over 6,000 pips last week, and I thought this week I would set myself on a ridiculous challenge by doing 100 ITMs in a week. Now, for the record, I have never even come close to doing that amount of trades in a week. So yes, this is something completely new. Now the plan was to start it on Monday. Now guess what happened yesterday? I had a losing day. Now I'm not afraid to admit that I did have a losing day. I took an absolute perfect setup and I believed it was the perfect setup. I absolutely stacked my trades and guess what? They lost. So I walked away and now I am back here today to do some more trading for you. So my 100 ITM challenge went straight out the window on day one, but I'm not afraid to admit it. Like I said, every now and again I will have a losing day. That's part of trading. I can't do nothing about that. I wish every day was a winning day, but you know, that's trading for you. All we're doing is investing our capital, risking it to make more. So I have now got a sell on GPUSD. What I will do, everyone, is I'll pause the video and I'll be back in a couple of minutes. So hi everyone, so it's only really been a couple of minutes, but I just want to show you, okay, what's going to happen with this setup here. So as you can see, okay, we've now closed below this moving average. So what we're actually going to do, everyone, is bounce right off it and come down. So yeah, that is what's going to happen. And just to show you, okay, I'm going to take a 5-minute expiry on here, and I'm going to take a like this, okay. I'm going to, there we go, like this. So I've took 2 more setups. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. So 9 trades. I'm just going to write this down. 9 trades. Now, this is what I was going on in our training last week, is when you basically understand what you're looking at on the charts. You know, whether you're trading binary, Forex, crypto, Bitcoin, gold, whatever it is, you've got to understand how the market works and how it reacts at certain levels. Once you learn that, your whole trading will become more clearer, more fun, more exciting, and you'll actually enjoy your trading. You know, and the only way you're going to do this, guys and girls that are watching this video, is by sitting and learning and spending the time on the charts and seeing how price reacts from certain moving averages, from certain zones like this, seeing how the stochastics and RSI work with the price. The only way you're going to learn is by actually spending time on the charts, because you can do online courses, you can read PDFs, but all these books and PDFs and people out there that are teaching you, they're only ever going to show you good setups. You know, higher highs, higher lows, this is what happens, take a trade when this happens. But everybody knows this. It never looks like it does in the pictures. You know, for instance, I'll just show you quickly, okay, right? I'm just going to Google this, okay, and I want to show you really what I mean, okay. Now, as you can see here, we get rid of this, and I'll just pop this like this in the corner. Break and retest of our support line. Let's see what happens here, right? Oh, retest. Okay, right, so we've got something here, the break and retest of a support line. Let me see what happens here. Okay, here we go, right? Simple. Some guy has screenshotted this now and gone, look, this is a perfect break and retest where you can see a break of this wedge shape or support area, retouched it, and then dropped. Now, in this picture, it looks simple, doesn't it? But in reality, it never really looks like that. Sometimes it might, but 9 times out of 10, it never looks like that. And this is where the only way you'll ever learn is by spending the time on the charts and learning and just seeing how the binary destroyer, if you have the binary destroyer or whatever strategy you use, and seeing how it reacts from the levels. Now, as you can see here, we are still rejecting from this level. So we've got 1 minute to go, and hopefully in the next 2 minutes the price does drop. So what I'll do, everyone, is I'll pause the video and I'll be back in 1 minute time. So I'll be back. Hi everyone. So yes, in the last couple of 30 seconds, price has just dropped nicely into the money. Now, we did slightly pull up here. Let me just say those 5-minute trades come into the money, and now we've got the 10-minute trades coming into the money as well. Now, as you can see, price has started to slow down at this level. Now, the reason why it started to slow down is because of this support area here. You can see here how we rejected from it, and now it looks like we're just bouncing off this support, okay? Now, a 10-minute expiry is good, and this is where it comes down to, again, market knowledge. When we're trading binary, It's more about understanding what kind of expiries we should be taking. Now, a 10-minute expiry here was perfect, and I feel anything, maybe a 15-minute expiry here would lose. Okay, but as you can see, I'm break even at the minute. I think from yesterday's losses, I am now break even. So my next sort of setup that I take, I need to be in money, and then ultimately that will be my trade. And oh, in fact, USD CAD's might pop me a nice signal. So yeah, USD CAD is a setup I quite like at the minute. Let me just. Yes, in fact I am. I'm going to jump in USD CAD right now. I'm going to go for a 10-minute expiry. Let me just see what happens. I just want to see what happens at this next bar. Are we going to go any lower? In fact, I might take one setup here right now. Now again, if you're a BD member, you will understand why I'm taking this setup here. If you're not a BD member, then obviously, you know, this might be completely confusing to you, but you know, it's good to sometimes show you sort of how and style of trading I do. So I'm going to pop this over like that, bring this down a bit. Okay, nice. So we are in the money. In fact, I might actually take, I was going to take another setup. No, I was going to take another setup here, but I'm not going to. Reason being is because we are now too far in the money to want to be taking another setup. So I caught this at a nice time. If gold is going up, USD CAD's coming down, which is good. In fact, we are going to come back up. In fact, I might take another sell trade now. I'm seeing how price reacts. We should pop an arrow anytime soon. When we had the webinar on Sunday, everyone, I was always predicting when an arrow would appear, 1 or 2 candles before it would appear, which is really good. You can see here, candles flicking. So I might see what happens with this candlestick here. Does it stay like this? I think we might pull up again, everyone, and retouch this moving average. If it does, I'm going to take another setup here. I think we are going to pull up ever so slightly again. There's no other setups really that I've got my eye on at the minute. You notice how GPUSD is just slightly going up again, which is why I would have always suggested a 10-minute expiry here would have been perfect. USD CAD, here we go. I'm going to start selling it again. I'm going to take another sell trade here. Nice. So this, if these all come into the money, everyone, that will cover yesterday's loss, and this will ultimately be me in a profit to start this week. So I'm going to enter another sell trade here. I'm going to enter another one. I'm going to enter another one right now. Okay, that is me done. 1, 2, 3. Now again, I'll break this down for you why this is a good setup. Well, first of all, we've got our resistance there at the top here. You can see that quite clearly. Okay, price has come up, retouched it, and now it's closed back below this moving average. And all we're doing here, everyone, is pulling back slightly before hopefully continuing down like this. Now I can see the momentum in the RSI closing down, and I might have entered these first trades a little bit early. I was kind of hoping we'd pop a signal arrow, but we didn't. So hopefully these do come into the money as well. And what I'll do, everyone, is I'll pause the video and I'll be back in hopefully 8 minutes time, and all these are in the money. So I'll be back. Hi everyone, so I thought I would just update you on this setup here. Now what we actually done here is formed a textbook double top pattern. Here you can see we closed below the moving average, come back up and rejected from this. Now as you can see, Oh, well, all these trades have gone nicely into the money. Can you see now how we're seeing that perfect double top here, or triple top? I think on the 5-minute charts, it is you can definitely see that area of resistance here. Now, this is what I was saying when at the start of this video, is when you start to spot these patterns, you start to see how everything flows and works together. We should now get a BD arrow confirming a trade. I was obviously, oh, there we go. As I was talking about it, the BD arrow has popped. It's almost like I have a little button, don't I, that you just press a button when I'm talking about it and an arrow pops. So just for as well, another thing you want to remember, if USD CAD's going down like this, then AUD USD is going up, which it is. And I believe as well we are, no, we're not. So again, everyone, what I will do is pause the video. You see, we'll come back up now and we might reject from this moving average. That's what I'm hoping to do. I do not want the price to pull against me in the next minute and a half. So I want to see that price stay below this moving average. If it does, then I'm going to stay happy. If it doesn't, then I've got to go find some more trades. Because we've just got over a minute to go. What I'll do is I'll pause the video. I'll be back in exactly 1 minute time. Hi everyone, so those first few trades actually lost, okay? We still haven't actually popped a signal arrow, which is really frustrating. So those first 3 trades actually lost, and I am hoping now that the price does eventually stay below this moving average and we do pop a BD arrow. Now, in fact, if we do pop a BD arrow and it is below this moving average, I'm actually going to sell the market again. And I'm going to go for a 5-minute expiry. So that's a loss, okay? I'm losing these trades left, right, and center. Look, we are pushing down, which is really frustrating. And this is the frustrating part about binary, is even though your analysis might be right, you know, you might say, oh yeah, price is definitely going to drop, and then it does drop, and then within the last minute you lose this trade. You know, unfortunately that is binary for you, but I'm pretty confident if we get an arrow and it's below this moving average, I am entering again for a sell trade. And here we go, there we go, right, so here we stay in the money, right? So we got 49 seconds, in fact, there we go, right? So open profit, I'm going to stack these now. I'm going to wait for that arrow to stay. I'm going to wait for the timer to go down, and I'm going to stack my trades again. And this is why I stack my trades, everyone. This is exactly why I stack my trades, because as you notice, some trades are winning, some trades are losing. Now, if I had one big trade size, it either wins. See, again, look, we're pushing back up, which is really annoying. That is a draw. That is... Hopefully it drops. Come on, give me an arrow and it stays below. 9, 8, 7. There we go, we popped an arrow. There we go, right. So I'm going to enter right now for... Right, there we go. Come on, stay in the money. Yes. Stay there where I want you to stay. These are staying all green. In fact, I might enter another one now. Right, there we go. That's it. Right, that is it. Okay, now just going to do a quick analysis. 5-minute charts, okay, we are definitely rejecting from this level. A lot of signs, okay. I always look at this. Wicks are on top, we're going down. Wicks on bottom, we're going up. So wicks on top, going down. We have got to be wary of this moving average. I don't want the price to come down and reject from it. But it's not to worry, because on the 1-minute charts we are below this moving average. So you know, you can see that arrow there. It's below the moving average. The RSI momentum still slowing down, so I'm still confident, everyone, in the next 4 minutes time price is going to drop hard from this level. We might actually come back up and retouch this moving average, which is doing now, but we're going down. You can see here by looking at the actual price, you can see we create lower highs all the way down here. So we shall see what happens, everyone, in the next 3 minutes. Hi everyone, so yes, as you can see, within the last minute, prices started to finally drop. We're still below this moving average. You can see price just came, look, just doing it again. Oh, it's just so frustrating, this is. Come on, keep pushing down. 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Okay, that's a draw. That's a draw. That's a draw. These are all draws. These are all draws. Winner, 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 winner. Oh, dear me. Oh, look, now we drop. Typically. Always happens, doesn't it? Always happens. You know, always drops in the last minute. So I'm actually going to find some more trades, which is something I did not want to be doing. In fact, what I'm going to do, everyone, I'm going to pause the video. I'm going to have a look at how much money and how much profit I've made, and I'll come back. So I'm just going to pause the video and I'll be back. Hi everyone, right, so I'm just looking at the date. So today's date is the 20th. So winner, 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 winner. That's a winner. We had, and then we had 1, 2, 3 losses. Okay, a draw, a win, a win, 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 win. Another draw, a win, a draw, a win, 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 win. So, and then another 4 wins after that. So I am in profit for the week, everyone, which is not bad. Okay, I'm still happy about that, but I in fact, look at USD CAD now. Typically, right, this is what I was saying about checking your analysis. Sometimes your analysis is right, the market just hates you, and this, everyone, is one of those times. So I'm going to find one more setup. Okay, in fact, gold has just come up into this sell zone, which is rather interesting. I'm going to change this moving average, and I might do a cheeky buy on the Aussie dollar at the minute. I'm going to see what happens. Euro USD is doing nothing. USD JPY is doing nothing. I might, no, in fact, you know what, everyone, I'm going to call that a day. So as you can see, a very, very tricky start to this week's trading session, or this week's trading. Still in profit. Obviously, Monday I had a loss, and then today I've scraped enough profit to obviously keep me in profit for the week. So tomorrow is D-Day. Hopefully I end tomorrow in another win. Hopefully going into Thursday, another win. But it's good that you actually see me trading like this, because like I said, it's not always win, 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 win. Some days, you know, you're going to have good and bad days, and ultimately that is what makes you a trader, understanding and accepting that not every day is a green day. So yes, I hope you enjoyed today's video. My name is Jamie Palmer, and thank you for watching.